morning, my dear friends, well-wishers and students. Hearty welcome to our S Square Maths YouTube channel. First of all, I wish you a happy Mathematics Day. As you know very well, on behalf of birth anniversary of our Ramanujan, Srinivasa Ramanujan, the pride of Indian mathematician, we are going to celebrate as a Mathematics Day. So, previously we gone through various different problems. Now we are going to discuss very important and amazing problem connected to our day. So let us start now. So result of the problem 1729. Okay, as you know very well that 1729 is a Ramanujan number. Okay, so regarding that we are going to discuss the question. Okay. So the natural numbers are divided into rows as follows. So you know very well the natural numbers. So what are the natural numbers? 1, 2, 3, so on. They are also known as counting numbers. So they have been expressed in this pattern. Okay. So 1, the first row, next 2, 3, 4, the second row, next 5, 6, 7, 8 in the third row, so on. Then the sum of the numbers in the 10th row is we have to determine. So there are some natural numbers in this pattern. So we have to determine the numbers with their sum. Okay. So that we have to discuss now. If you observe carefully, the right side all the numbers are ends with 1, 4, 9. So on we can expect 16, 25, so on. So they are nothing but perfect squares. So 1 square, 4 2 square and 9 is 3 square. Okay, so here at the same time all the numbers here 1, 2, 5, the left side, these are again the numbers. So in the first row there is one number, and in the second row there are 3 numbers, and in the third row there are 5 numbers, so on. So we are going to deduct some of the important observations from the patterns. Let us go through it. Okay. The first one, what is the first one? Just now I said that each number in the row ends with perfect squares. So each row ends with perfect squares. This is our first observation. So next, how many numbers are there? Okay, how many numbers are there in the so and so rows? So first row contains 1 element, second row contains 3 elements, third row contains 5 elements. Okay, so second one, I can write with this generalization, I can write now the rth row contains 2r minus 1 numbers. So if you observe carefully here, r is equal to 1, 2 into 1, 2 minus 1 is nothing but 1, r is equal to 2, 2 2s are 4 minus 1 is nothing but 3, next r is equal to 3, 2 3s are 6 minus 1 is 5, so like this, so on. So under these circumstances, we have to determine the sum of the rows in the 10th number. So here first row 1 number, second row here 2 3 numbers, 2 plus 3 plus 4, nothing but here it is 9, third row 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9, you are going to get a number. So like this we have to determine the sum of the numbers in the 10th row. Next, if you observe carefully here, one more thing we have to discuss. What is that point here? Since it is ends with perfect squares, so with which digit, with which number it is going to start, that also we have to check it. So let us consider here, this is nothing but 0 square plus 1. So 0 square is 0, 0 plus 1 is 1. Next 2, 1 square plus 1. Next here it is 1 square is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2. Next 5, 2 square plus 1. So 0 square plus 1, 1 square plus 1 and 2 square plus 1, so on. So these are the numbers. In this pattern, the numbers are going to start in the so and so rows. Now our main problem we are going to discuss. Okay. So here our solution started. Now sum of the numbers in the 10th row. And if you observe carefully, the second, third rows, they follow the pattern here. What is the pattern here? Sequence. With sequence, arithmetic progressions. Okay. The difference between any two consecutive terms is same in each and every row. Now here 10th row begins with what I said here. Third row begins with 2 square plus 1. So 10th row begins with 9 square plus 1. Generalizing here. First row 0 square plus 1, second row 1 square plus 1 and third row 2 square plus 1. So nothing but 81 plus 1, nothing but here 82. Because to get the sum we should know the first term and the last term of that row. So now also 10th row ends with 10 square plus 1, 10 square, nothing but 100. 10 square is 100. So here it is going to start with 82 and ends with 100. Okay, now here like these 2 points we have been discussed here. It is starting with this one and it is ending with starting with 82 and ends with 100. So just now we discussed it is in AP. So sum of n terms on AP is given by, therefore Sn is equal to n by 2 into A plus L, where L is the last term of the given row and A is the first term of the given row. N is the number of numbers in that particular row. Okay. So in that particular row, how many numbers are there here? Just now the rth row contains 2r minus 1 numbers. So 10th row contains 2r minus 1 contains 2r minus 1 is equal to 2 into 10 minus 1. 2 into 10, 10 minus 1 is 19. So here n stands for 19. Okay, therefore now I can say that here sum of the numbers in the 10th row, it is given by here 19 by 2 into A plus L. So here it starts with 82, just now we got it, and plus and ends with we here our 100. So if you are going to add, what you are going to get? Into 182, 2 ones and 2, I can say that 91. So finally 19 into 91. So after the multiplication, what you are going to get the numbers? What is the number here? The number is 1729. Obviously our Ramanujan number. So this is a pattern which leads to our Ramanujan number. Then the sum of the numbers in the 10th row is 1729. Now 1729 is also can be written as, you know very well, here it is 10 cube plus 9 cube. It is also can be written as 12 cube plus 1 cube. Sum of cubes of the number here, the Ramanujan number, which is the smallest number which can be expressed, sum of cubes of numbers in two different ways. So obviously here what is the number we got? The sum of the numbers in the 10th row is nothing but our Ramanujan number. So this is the result of the problem. 1729 is our Ramanujan number, the solution. This is an interesting pattern which you will get in sequences and series. Obviously the day is ours here. Ramanujan number, nothing but December 22. Now, the same question, it has been asked in IIT, JEE, it has been asked in IIT JEE 1963. So this is the problem which is most important and interesting. You can motivate even your school children for the 8th, 9th, 10th students, because it is a sequences. You can give the basic idea. So please, teachers and friends, well wishers, motivate your children, students to go through this type of videos so that they are going to get the motivation towards the mathematics. So I hope so you enjoyed a lot with this video once you go through it. So after watching the video, kindly share to your friends, like, subscribe and comment our S Square Maths YouTube channel. Have a great day. Signing out. Thank you.